In the sun-drenched hills of Montecito, California, far from the formal gardens and ancient stones of Windsor Castle, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, is reportedly harboring a growing desire to bridge the divide that has separated her and Prince Harry from the British royal family. Recent reports suggest that Meghan, feeling increasingly hurt by the ongoing estrangement, is eager to sit down with the royals and hash things out in hopes of finding a path to reconciliation and mutual understanding. This desire for a face-to-face meeting comes at a pivotal moment in the Sussexes' post-royal journey as they continue to carve out their own identity and brand in the United States. The couple's high-profile departure from royal duties in 2020, dubbed Megxit by the press, sent shockwaves through the monarchy and captivated global attention. In the years since, Meghan and Harry have embarked on a series of ventures, including lucrative deals with streaming giants Netflix and Spotify, the launch of their Archeo Foundation, and most recently, Meghan's foray into the lifestyle brand market with American Riviera Orchard. Despite these professional successes, sources close to the Duchess suggest that the emotional toll of the rift with the royal family has been significant. Meghan, once welcomed as a breath of fresh air in the centuries-old institution, now finds herself on the outside looking in, separated not just by an ocean but by a chasm of misunderstanding and hurt feelings on both sides. The journey that led to this point has been tumultuous and very public. From the early days of their relationship, when Prince Harry issued an unprecedented statement condemning the media's treatment of Meghan, to their fairy tale wedding at Windsor Castle in 2018, the couple's story captured the world's imagination. However, the fairy tale soon gave way to a more complex reality as Meghan struggled to find her place within the rigid confines of royal life. The pressures of constant media scrutiny, coupled with what the couple described as a lack of support from the institution, eventually led to their decision to step back from royal duties. Their departure, while initially presented as a compromise that would allow them to be financially independent while still supporting the Queen, quickly evolved into a more complete break from royal life. In the aftermath of their departure, tensions between the Sussexes and the royal family have played out in the public eye. The couple's interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021 sent shockwaves through the monarchy, with allegations of racism and neglect that forced the institution to confront uncomfortable questions about its treatment of Meghan and its ability to adapt to modern sensibilities. Prince Harry's subsequent revelations, including those in his memoir Spare, further strained relationships, particularly with his father, King Charles III, and his brother, Prince William. The book's candid discussions of family dynamics and personal struggles painted a picture of a deeply divided family, with wounds that seemed, at times, too deep to heal. Yet, despite these public airing of grievances, Meghan's reported desire for reconciliation suggests that the door to understanding may not be entirely closed. Sources close to the Duchess indicate that she believes many of the issues between the Sussexes and the royal family stem from misunderstandings and a lack of direct communication. The physical distance between California and the UK, exacerbated by the global pandemic and the demands of raising two young children, has made it challenging to address these issues in person. Meghan's wish to sit down with the royals is seen by many as a potentially significant olive branch. The Duchess reportedly feels that face-to-face interaction could help clear the air, allowing for a more nuanced discussion of the events and feelings that led to the current estrangement. This desire for dialogue also reflects Meghan's background in acting and her experience in conflict resolution, skills she may hope to bring to bear in navigating this complex family dynamic. However, arranging such a meeting presents numerous challenges. The royal family, known for its never complain, never explain approach to public relations, may be hesitant to engage in the kind of open dialogue Meghan seems to be proposing. There are also practical considerations, such as security arrangements and the logistics of bringing together high-profile individuals whose schedules are often planned months in advance. Moreover, the timing of this reported desire for reconciliation is particularly delicate. The royal family is currently navigating its own set of challenges, including King Charles III's recent cancer diagnosis and the ongoing absence of Catherine, Princess of Wales, from public duties due to her recovery from abdominal surgery. These health concerns have put additional strain on the working royals and may impact their willingness or ability to engage in potentially emotionally charged discussions with Meghan and Harry. Despite these obstacles, the potential benefits of reconciliation are significant. For Meghan, mending fences with the royal family could help to repair her public image, which has faced scrutiny and criticism in both the UK and the US. A successful reconciliation could also provide a sense of closure and allow the Sussexes to move forward with their projects and philanthropic work without the constant shadow of family drama hanging over them. For the royal family, reconciliation with Harry and Meghan could help to modernize its image and demonstrate its ability to adapt and evolve. It could also potentially bring Prince Harry and his children, Archie and Lilibet, closer to their British relatives, ensuring that the next generation of royals maintains connections to their heritage. As Meghan contemplates the possibility of sitting down with the royals, she must also navigate the complex landscape of public opinion. The Duchess has been a polarizing figure, admired by many for her advocacy work and willingness to challenge the status quo, while criticized by others for what they perceive as her role in disrupting royal traditions. Any move towards reconciliation would likely be scrutinized from all angles, with supporters and detractors alike eager to interpret the implications of such a meeting. The reported hurt that Meghan feels is not just a personal matter but one that resonates with broader discussions about race, privilege, and institutional change. Her experiences within the royal family have sparked important conversations about diversity and inclusion in traditional institutions, and how they adapt to reflect the multicultural societies they serve. A reconciliation effort could potentially contribute to this ongoing dialogue, demonstrating how even the most entrenched institutions can evolve and grow. As Meghan considers her next steps, she must also balance her desire for reconciliation with her and Harry's commitment to their new life and ventures in California. The couple has worked hard to establish their independence and build a platform for their philanthropic work. Any rapprochement with the royal family would need to be carefully managed to ensure it doesn't compromise the autonomy they have fought to achieve. The path to reconciliation, should it materialize, is likely to be a long and complex one. Years of public disagreements and private hurts cannot be easily erased, and rebuilding trust will require patience, understanding, and a willingness to compromise on all sides. It may involve a series of smaller, private meetings before any public acknowledgement of improved relations can be made. For Meghan, the process of reaching out to the royal family may also involve a degree of vulnerability. The Duchess, who has often been portrayed as strong-willed and independent, would need to navigate the delicate balance between standing firm in her convictions and showing a willingness to find common ground. This could be particularly challenging given the power dynamics at play and the intense public interest in any developments in the Sussexes' relationship with the royal family. The role of Prince Harry in this potential reconciliation effort is also crucial. As the bridge between Meghan and his family, Harry would likely play a key role in facilitating any meetings or discussions. His own relationships with his father and brother, which have been strained in recent years, would need to be addressed as part of any broader family reconciliation. As news of Meghan's desire to hash things out with the royals circulates, it has reignited public interest in the Sussex saga. Royal watchers and casual observers alike are speculating about the potential outcomes of such a meeting. Would it lead to a warming of relations and perhaps even a return to some form of royal duties for the couple? Or would it simply serve to highlight the irreconcilable differences that led to their departure in the first place? The impact of a potential reconciliation extends beyond the personal realm of the individuals involved. It touches on broader themes of family dynamics, institutional change, and the role of monarchy in the modern world. How the royal family responds to Meghan's overture could signal its ability to adapt to changing times and embrace diversity in a meaningful way. For Meghan herself, the pursuit of reconciliation represents a complex emotional journey. It requires her to confront the hurt and disappointment of the past while remaining open to the possibility of a different future. It also challenges her to balance her own needs and desires with those of her husband and children, as well as the expectations of the public and the media. As the world watches and waits to see if Meghan's reported desire for a sit-down with the royals will come to fruition, the Duchess of Sussex finds herself once again at a crossroads. The path she chooses could have far-reaching implications, not just for her own family but for the future of the British monarchy and public perceptions of institutional change. Whether or not a reconciliation meeting takes place, Meghan's reported feelings of hurt and her desire to address the issues head-on reflect a broader truth about family conflicts and public personas. Even those who seem to have it all, fame, fortune, and a platform to effect change, are not immune to the pain of estrangement and the yearning for understanding. As Meghan Markle contemplates the possibility of sitting down with the royal family to hash things out, she embodies the universal human desire for connection, understanding, and acceptance. Her journey, played out on a global stage, reminds us all of the complexities of family relationships and the courage it takes to reach out across divides, no matter how wide they may seem.